Hello, everyone. I unfortunately had a very rather unpleasant experience the other night. I was laying in bed, and a very disgusting cockroach was crawling all over me while I was in bed. Now, as unpleasant and gross as that was, and as much as we all dislike cockroaches, there is no denying that they are among the most successful creatures on the planet. So, I was actually wondering, what would happen if cockroaches actually took over the Earth? Like, say, if humans were to go extinct and cockroaches became the dominant life form. Now, as much as I wish it doesn't happen, I fear that World War III will soon be upon us. And if that does occur, and all humans die from the nuclear fallout, the radiation, and cockroaches, will likely survive it, they will arise from our shattered remains and take over. But what would that be like? What would a world ruled by cockroaches actually look like? Well, I guess I'm going to try to figure that out as much as I can. I think it is a rather interesting thing to think about, actually. I really do. So, yeah. Now, unlike us, insects don't breathe using lungs. They breathe through holes in their bodies called spiracles. So, insects are limited to how large they can grow. They can only grow based on how much oxygen they have in the atmosphere. And at the current time, there isn't as much oxygen in the atmosphere as there was millions of years ago, so insects are limited to how big they can actually grow. But I'm just going to say that in this video that cockroaches actually modify their spiracles into lungs where they can take in more oxygen and grow larger. Now, since insects actually breathe with spiracles and not lungs, they're limited to how large they can grow because it all depends on how much oxygen they have in the atmosphere. This is the reason why so many insects are small at the current time. But in this alternate future, the cockroaches have basically evolved their spiracles into modified lungs. And, well, what you're seeing here is basically a cockroach version of a cow. It's the size of a cow, it looks similar to a cow, but it's not a cow. It's a cockroach. This is a case of convergent evolution, basically. But, unfortunately for our cockroach cow, in this alternate reality of Earth, which takes place after the atomic war, he would be far from safe. Because other cockroaches would evolve to become carnivorous predators. So, yes, there would be predators and there would also be prey. Just like we have now, like we have antelopes and lions and cats and mice. Creatures would evolve and other creatures would evolve to eat other creatures. But what do you think? What do you believe a world ruled and dominated by cockroaches would look like? Please let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Sunsheep, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now.